Start.
So, sir, I beg to move that the bill to provide for the registration and regulation of clinical establishment in the country and for matters connected therewith or incidental thereto, as passed by Lok Sabha, be taken into consideration. Many countries have regulatory framework for the delivery of healthcare services. Such regulations address a wide ranging set of issues from location of facilities to the type of treatment being provided in accordance with protocols and standards and ethical patent care. Such regulations are of particular importance in the health sector, more so when there is both the public and private sector provisioning of services. Phenomenal growth is the private sector in health, especially in the last decade, has significantly contributed to the socio-economic growth of the country. It needs to be acknowledged that impressive growth of the private sector has taken place despite very little active efforts of privatization in healthcare. Consequently, growth is the private sector in health are, though massive and impressive, has largely remained unregulated. Many unethical practices are being driven by the desire for profit maximization. This is despite the fact that some states have enacted law from regulating healthcare providers. The general perception is that current regulatory process for healthcare providers in India is inadequate or not responsive to ensure healthcare services of acceptable quality and to prevent negligence. Concerns about how to improve healthcare quality have continued to be frequently raised by the general public and a wide variety of stakeholders, including government professional associations, private health providers, agencies financing healthcare, National Human Rights Commission, and also by the judiciary. The complaint range from inadequate and inappropriate treatment of excessive and unjustified use of high-end diagnostics to inflate cost. Some complaints have also been received that even where the patient had died, dead bodies were not handed over till the dues were cleared. On account of all these factors, a need has long been felt for a central legislation for ensuring uniform standards of facilities and services by the clinical establishments throughout the country. In view of the above, the Clinical Establishment Registration and Regulation Bill 2007 was introduced in Lok Sabha on the 30th August 2007, and the same was referred to the Standing Committee on Health and Family Welfare, which made about recommendations on the provisions of the bill. However, the said bill lapsed due to resolution of the 14th Lok Sabha. Therefore, the Clinical Establishment Registration and Regulation Bill 2010, incorporating therein certain recommendations made by the Standing Committee, was passed by the Lok Sabha on 3rd May 2010. Sir, some of the salient features of the bill are that the proposed legislation will apply to all clinical establishments under all recognized systems of medicine, that is allopathy, Ayush, etc. And the legislation would apply to all clinical establishment, including single doctor establishments with or without beds. Registration of clinical establishment are to be made compulsory, and there would be a multi-member National Council for clinical establishment to classify, determine and develop standards of clinical establishment, and also to compile and publish National Register of Clinical Establishments. Every state would set up a multi-member state council of clinical establishments. The registering authority for clinical establishments would be a multi-member body at district level, and there would be two types of registration, that is provisional registration and permanent registration. Permanent registration would be provided after standards have been notified and different standards for different categories of clinical establishments are prescribed. Appeal against the order of the registering authority shall lead to the State Council of Clinical Establishments, and the most important thing is that transactions under the proposed law would be transparent and in the public domain. The legislation make it obligatory for clinical establishments to provide treatment to anyone who is brought in an emergency medical condition. So since health is a state subject, Parliament has no power to make law in the state except under the provision of Article 249, 250 and 252 of the Constitution. Under Article 252 of the Constitution, if the legislatures of two or more states pass regulation in pursuance of Article 252 of the Constitution empowering Parliament to pass the necessary legislation on the subject, a bill may be introduced in Parliament. The legislatures of the state of Arunachal Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Mizoram and Sikkim have passed such resolutions. The bill is intended to give effect to the resolutions passed by the legislature of the aforesaid state, and to make similar provisions in respect of all union territories. Sir, I have briefly touched upon the salient features of the bill and look forward to achieving the mandate of Article 47 of the Constitution for improvement in the public health, with a view to prescribe minimum standards of facilities and services which may be provided by the clinical establishments in the country. I therefore request that the bill as passed by the Lok Sabha may please be taken into consideration.